Hello, guys. Guten Tag. Hello from Germany on this beautiful sunny day. Or maybe not. Maybe some rain coming our way there. Who knows? Weather forecast says we should be able to coach today. Anyway, let's look at the bright side of things. I'm just here to talk a little bit about something that I've been trying to instill on my players, especially the ones that kind of like play for the team and compete, which is this idea, the impossibility of being 100% every single day of the week. Every time you show up for practice, you cannot expect to play your best tennis. This happens because we're human beings on the first place. You're not supposed to feel great every single day. That's a lie. But what you can try, and is something that will help you bring the best out of you, which is what we can all hope for, is to try the best with what you have on that given day. I recently saw a video in which Nadal talks about this. He uses percentages, but I remember that when I was in Spain coaching, I would tell players to grade or to say from 1 to 10 how much energy, or 10 being the best physical mental state they can be in, and 1 being the lowest, how much they felt every single day they showed up they could give on court. And whether you're a 7, a 5, or a 10, the idea and the goal for you, not only in tennis but in everything in life, is if you have a 7, like to give a 7 on that given day. If you're a 3, to give that 3 on that practice. It's not going to be the best practice in terms of level, but it's going to be definitely a mental win for you if you're capable of understanding this very simple concept. If we're showing up thinking that we're going to play our best tennis every single day, that is going to lead to frustration because perfection doesn't exist, I'm sorry to say. And it's very unrealistic to hope to be a robot when we're just mere human beings on this planet. Anyone who thinks they can do their best every single day they attempt to do something are the people who quit first most of the times, are the people who are the nastiest and biggest critics of themselves. When my idea, when I coach players and I work with them, is to make them believe and act as their biggest supporters. So next time you go on court, think, what is my number today from 1 to 10? And whether that number is a 10 or is a 1, make sure that you try at least to give that 3 or 4 on that bad day that you have, because that practice, if you give a 3 out of a 3, is much better than an 8 out of 10. I hope you guys think about this. You just like let it simmer a little bit and try to apply it to your everyday life, because I used to be a lot like this in the past until I realized it was the clearest, fastest way to unhappiness, because the only outcome from this is you only enjoy, and not even enjoy, you get like you give it for granted that your day in which you're feeling like a 10 is the way it should be, and any other day that is below 10 for you is a failure, is a disaster. So you don't enjoy things when you have that mindset. On the other hand, when you acknowledge and accept that we all have different levels of energy, presence, um, and capabilities, abilities on any given day, life becomes way simpler to live, more peaceful. And from that state of mind, you can make the most and bring the best out of yourself, even if you're having a day in which you feel nothing is clicking. So, yeah, I thought I'd share with you some of these thoughts and this idea, which has been present a lot in my mind lately because of how players react to bad practices. So if it works and you can use it as some sort of like inspiration, um, assess the number you have on that given day and try to give it out that number, try to give your 100% out of that number in that particular day. That's going to change completely what happens to you in a year. You're going to be a new person, because you're going to get those gains in those days in which you normally give up and you're just like full of bad thoughts and negative self-talk. So stay positive, stay being your biggest supporters out there every time you do anything alive, because if you don't cheer for yourselves, there are not many people out there who are cheering for you to win. So you might as well start with yourself. Stay strong, lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video and the next gap between lessons that I have. Take care. Bye.